Hey everybody, welcome back to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a really fun one. We are going to be making the most amazing chocolate chip cookies. For our recipe today, we're going to need 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and that is 188 grams. 1 cup of chocolate chips, 200 grams. A 1/2 cup of melted butter, 115 grams. 1 large egg, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 3 grams, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 165 grams. And when you're measuring your brown sugar, make sure you put it into your container and pack it down. A 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar, 100 grams. 1 teaspoon of salt, 5 grams. And our last ingredient, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 5 grams. So those are the ingredients. Let's get started. So a really easy one today. We're going to take all of our brown sugar. I'm going to get all of my melted butter in here. Make sure you get it all out. Our pure vanilla, our egg, and I am using a large egg in my recipe, and then the white granulated sugar. Grab my mixer. Start mixing all of this together. Alright, that's about a minute of mixing, and that looks good. I'll bring in my all-purpose flour, and if you're in Europe, this is plain flour. I'll add in my little bit of baking soda, and that makes a big difference. Make sure you are using soda and not baking powder. I'm going to mix this in. And then our salt. You could have added the salt in there as well. That's good. And now I am just going to slowly add this in. And at this point, I do not want to overwork my batter, so speed number 1. And then just mix until combined. That's good. And then we'll get our chocolate chips. That's 1 cup. You can add as many as you want, 200 grams. And I just want to mix these in very quickly. You could even just use a spatula to fold them in. That's it. You can see how easy this recipe is, and this produces an amazing chocolate cookie. It's probably my favorite recipe. Grab a spatula. I just want to bring this all together. Now, if you don't want to make your cookies right away, you can take this and you can chill it in the fridge, or you could use it right away. You can see that this mixture, it is very, very soft. So I am going to just pop this into the fridge for a little bit, probably a half an hour, because I'm going to be using a scoop And this here, it's going to be sticky a little bit, so I think just having the dough just a little bit chilled is the perfect way to go. Depends on how much of a rush you're in. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge about a half an hour and then I'll come back. Okay, so my cookie dough has been in the fridge for 30 minutes. I just want to move it around to work it out a little bit here. Okay, that's good. You don't want to leave it in too long because otherwise it will just get too firm and it'll be hard to work with. And then I've got a small scoop here. I'm going to start, you push it against the side of your bowl. That way you can get a nice even scoop. And we'll get that on there. And you do want to have your oven 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 177 degrees Celsius. Okay, and somebody's going to ask me, so I better check and tell you how heavy these are. So let's take that off. Got my grams here, and let's put that on. There we go. 32 grams. I'll put it on the screen what that is in ounces. So with this recipe, you can do it just like this, or a really good idea, if you're not going to make them right away, take the dough, you can split it up into two, put it into plastic wrap and roll it up into a log, and you can freeze it like that for a month. You bring it out and then you just slice it into coins and then place it on your tray and bake exactly the same way we're going to do it today. And then you have fresh cookies anytime. So that's a really good trick, you know, with any type of cookie dough. So my oven is preheated at this point. You want to make sure that your oven is set to the proper temperature and that it is ready to go. Because you never want to put anything like this, you know, pizza or cakes or cookies, into a cold oven. I think that's good. So you do want to chill your dough because otherwise it just doesn't come out of the little scoop very easily. Perfect. So I'm going to go pop these. I'm going to take this and put that back into the fridge for about 10 minutes. I'm going to pop these into my oven. I'll bake them and then I'll come back. So here we are again, exactly 10 minutes in my oven. Now, and they look amazing. Before I forget, 1, 2, 3, I pushed down with a fork. All of these ones here, I did not. So you can see that these are slightly more brown. These ones a little bit less brown right here in the center. So if you like this better, go with pushing them down. You can actually see the little lines from the tines on the fork. So those three push down, the rest not. I think maybe I like these better. But anyway, let's see, look at this. Oh, you gotta love the silicone liner. If you don't have silicone, make sure that you're using baking paper or parchment paper. I'm gonna make sure these are all coming off. And don't leave them too long. These are extremely hot. Oh, they smell amazing though. This was worth the time. Most of the time is measuring out your ingredients. Oh, this is nice. So there we go. So I've got a bunch more to make. I'm going to go do the rest of the batch and then I'll come back and we'll count how many we've got and we'll break into one. All right, I am back. I'm just going to, let's turn that like this. Make sure we're on camera. And here, so that was the first batch, the second batch, and then the third batch. And you can see as I got towards the end of the bowl, when I was scooping up just the little bits that were left, that a couple of them, they don't have as many chocolate chips. Maybe on the bottom, no, not even. So there, I see one there and one there. But anyway, I guess I could have taken a few and just popped them in, you know, manually. But anyway, so we've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then the second batch, so that's 10, that's 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. So 27 cookies out of that batch. So that's really good. That is a lot of cookies. So what I'm going to do, I want to go into one of the ones that is the coolest. So what is a cool one here? Is that cool? Yeah. So let's go. Let's try. All right, here we go. Watch this. Look at this. That's very cool. And look at this. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh. Look at this. I have to go in for a bite. Oh yeah. The taste is spot on. And adding that brown sugar, it just brings the level of the cookies up a notch. So, so good. So that's it for this video. If you love chocolate chip cookies, please give this a try. I'm 100% sure that you're gonna love this cookie recipe. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish. I am over on Facebook at facebook.com/BakeLikeAPro. Just look for @BakeLikeAPro and you should be able to find me there. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Look at that. Oh, amazing. I forgot to mention, if you want these super, super chewy, just drop the baking time and you'll get them even softer than they are here. So thanks very much for watching. Talk to you later. That is so good. Yum. Oh, those are amazing. And please subscribe to my Bake Like a Pro YouTube channel and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. On the screen now, you can choose a video to watch, or you can also click and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you once again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it.